New AI tools launch, every single day. It feels like an absolute flood.
It really is.
And frankly, most of them feel like a cool tech demo. You might try 10 of them, but how many actually stick?
Yeah.
How many measurably save you time?
That's the core friction right now, isn't it? We
Yeah.
spend so much time chasing the novelty, chasing that slick demo reel,
Mm-hmm.
but we should be chasing genuine, measurable efficiency.
So today, we're doing a deep dive. We've gone through a whole collection of sources that have rigorously tested and validated what's out there. We're here to cut through all that noise.
Yeah, we're going to show you the 13 tools that actually deliver consistent, permanent value.
We've broken this down into 4 key areas.
Right. First, making your communication instant. Second, mastering research and actually retaining that information.
Then building powerful automation pipelines, and finally, leveling up your creative work.
We're talking upscaling images, sophisticated audio, the whole 9 yards.
Our mission here is pretty straightforward. Give you the exact AI stack that can earn a permanent spot in your daily routine.
So let's jump right in with communication. That's probably the highest frequency thing we do all day.
Okay, so tool number 1 is Wispr Flow. It's an AI-powered speech-to-text tool.
And it works everywhere, right? On your computer, on your phone.
Exactly. But I have to admit, for years, I completely avoided dictation tools.
Oh, yeah. Why is that?
They just capture everything. Every stutter, every time you change your thought mid-sentence.
It turns spoken complexity into just text junk.
Yeah.
And that's the key difference with Wispr Flow. This isn't just transcription. It's got this sophisticated AI-powered cleanup built right in.
So how does it work differently? Because the old tools just felt like they were matching sounds to words.
It's using predictive sentence structure. It's actually anticipating where you're going with your thought. So when you misspeak or you pause to think, it doesn't just cut out the filler word. It can actually restructure the entire thought.
Okay.
It's analyzing the intent behind your rambling.
That intuitive cleanup is so important for me. I have to admit, I still wrestle with prompt drift when I dictate. Trying to keep the thought clean enough for an AI to understand. So having that safety net it's invaluable. You hear yourself ramble, but what comes out is a clean, polished thought.
Think about that classic scenario, right? You're thinking out loud and you say something like,
Go on.
Mark. No, wait, you're not Mark. Lisa, can you forward me the thing, the files? No, not the files.
Yeah.
The presentation. Yeah.
A total mess.
And Wispr Flow just outputs, wait, you're not Mark. Lisa, can you forward me the presentation?
Wow. That's huge for turning raw thought into something actionable, an email, an AI prompt, whatever.
And that leads us right into the meeting space with tool number 2, Granola.
An AI meeting assistant.
Exactly. But it tackles what we're calling the bot problem. People are getting genuinely annoyed by those intrusive bots joining calls, announcing themselves, disrupting the flow.
It just kills the conversational intimacy. It feels really invasive.
Totally. So Granola's solution is brilliant. It uses your system audio to create the transcript.
Your system audio. So
no bot joins the call. It's completely invisible to the other participants. It maintains privacy, and it keeps everyone focused.
And it's more than just a transcript, right? I was fascinated by this smart notepad feature.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You could just scribble a few vague notes during the call, and afterward, the AI merges the full transcript with your notes.
And it weaves them into this structured, coherent summary. It's amazing.
And the context-aware chat.
Also great for follow-up. Instead of reading an hour-long transcript, you just ask it a question.
Like, what did Lisa say about the delivery timeline?
Exactly. And it pulls the direct quote instantly with all the context around it.
That invisibility factor it's genuinely surprising. It means I get all the benefits without forcing it on my colleagues.
So if you think about the impact on just human behavior, what's the biggest non-technical benefit of using system audio transcription in a meeting?
It just drastically reduces awkwardness and distraction. It keeps everyone's focus on the actual conversation. Okay, let's shift gears from talking to navigating information overload. This is where the real-time syncs are.
For sure.
Tool number 3 is Comet, the AI native browser from Perplexity.
And I know switching browsers is a huge ask.
It's a big deal.
But Comet's features are built purely around saving you time. It really redefines what a browser can even do.
So, use case number 1 you found is, it's pure gold. YouTube intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
We've all been there, right? Frustrated by creators, hiding content behind generic chapter names like Path 1 or Path 2.
You have no idea what's in the video. With Comet, you just open the AI feature and ask, give me the full list of tools covered in this video with timestamps.
And it just lists them out.
Instantly. A labeled table with the actual tool names and the exact time they show up.
That feature alone could save me an hour a week.
No kidding. And use case 2 is custom analysis chat with any website.
So you could load a competitor's landing page.
Yep, and ask the chat, does this copy clearly communicate its value prop, and how can I make mine better? It gives you actionable tips right away.
Okay, and use case 3 sounds incredibly satisfying. Email cleanup.
It is. You go to your promotions tab and just give the command unsubscribe from all of these.
And it just does it.
It handles the whole back and forth, clicking the email, finding the tiny link, waiting for the confirmation page, all while you've already moved on.
That's amazing.
Now, let's jump ahead to tool number 13, Notebook LM, which I think is maybe the single most underrated tool for intellectual work right now.
This one feels focused on organizing your learning, right?
Yeah.
Helping you actually retain information.
That's exactly it. The core function is simple. You upload your sources, PDFs, videos, websites, whatever, into a notebook.
Okay.
But the crucial power feature is the chat. It uses only your uploaded sources for context. And it gives you exact citations.
The source-only constraint, that's vital.
It is.
That's what stops those AI hallucinations that just erode your trust when you're doing serious work.
Exactly. You get immediate confidence in the results. And for retention, it's not just about summaries. It can transform your research into custom quizzes, mind maps, reports.
Flashcards even.
Yeah.
It's active learning, not passive.
Right.
I am really intrigued by this podcast mode. What is that?
It's wild. It creates a natural two-host conversation between AI voices based purely on your notes. So you're listening to your own research being discussed.
So you can just listen to it.
And even better, you can call into the podcast and ask the AI hosts questions in real time about your notes. It brings a dense document to life.
Wow.
It's the best tool I found for deep information retention, hands down. So when you're dealing with really dense research, what's the foundational problem that Notebook LM's source-only citation really solves for a serious user?
It builds that crucial confidence by getting rid of unsupported AI-generated claims. It just cuts down the risk of hallucination. All right, let's move to the underlying infrastructure. Automation pipelines. Tool number 4 is n8n.
That's n8n. You're not dots.
Right. It's one of those powerful platforms for building AI agents and workflow automations. This is a really valuable skill to have.
You should think of n8n as a sophisticated bridge that connects all of your apps. It lets you create these complex, multi-step agents.
So give us a concrete example that goes beyond just, send an email.
Absolutely. Okay. Imagine a marketing workflow. A user submits a form on your website. n8n sees that, summarizes the context with an LLM, figures out the right team lead, checks their Google Calendar for availability, sends them a personalized Slack alert, and then logs the whole thing in a database.
So that whole complex multi-step task just runs automatically.
Exactly.
And that kind of control is why these platforms are so powerful. But n8n has 2 setup options, which brings us to tool number 5, the ability to self-host.
Right. The cloud version is great, but it's about $20 a month. Because n8n is source available, you can self-host it for more control and lower cost.
But that's usually really technical, right?
It is. Traditionally, you're running Docker containers, managing configurations. It's a lot.
Which is where a service like Hostinger comes in.
Precisely. Hostinger offers a one-click installation template for n8n. It completely bypasses that initial technical headache.
So you get all the control and low cost of self-hosting, but without needing to be an infrastructure expert to get started.
You got it. It's a game changer for independent builders.
Okay, moving on. Tool number 7 is Replicate.
Replicate is an AI model library. It's not a clean, consumer-facing UI. It's a massive library with thousands of specialized open-source tools.
So it's more of a technical toolkit for builders. What's really fascinating here is the pricing model.
Yeah, you pay by usage, not a monthly subscription.
And that's the key differentiator.
It is. If you're experimenting a lot, testing 5 different language models this week and 2 audio models next week, that pay-by-usage model is just way more cost-efficient.
You avoid getting locked into expensive recurring fees for tools you only use sporadically.
So why does Replicate's pay-by-usage model appeal so much to users who experiment heavily?
It really just provides cost efficiency. You're avoiding those recurring fees for sporadic testing across a whole bunch of different models. Midroll, sponsor, read placeholder. Okay, let's move out of the infrastructure side and dive into the creative toolkit. This is where AI often looks the most magical.
For sure. So tool number 6 is actually a category, API aggregators.
Okay, what's an API aggregator?
The problem in the creative AI space is that it's in constant flux. The leader this month might not be the leader next month.
And you end up juggling 5 or 10 different subscriptions.
Exactly. An aggregator is a platform that pools access to multiple models like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and others, and puts them all under one interface and one subscription.
So you always have access to the best tech without managing 5 different accounts.
Right. FreePic and Leonardo are common examples, but Artlist is a really unique one here.
Because they started as a stock media platform for music and video.
And now they're integrating these powerful AI image and video models right into their existing offering. For creators already using Artlist, it just eliminates another subscription.
That's smart.
Now on to audio, tools 8 and 9. The big problem is that AI video often has no sound or bad sound.
Medio is good for simple effects, but you're saying Morello is the superior professional option.
Morello is exceptional. You upload a video, it analyzes the content, and it generates separate tracks for sound effects and music.
Separate tracks. That's non-negotiable for professional work, right?
Absolutely. You can control the volume of each track, test different combinations. You can build a perfect soundscape.
Okay, let's talk quality control. Upscaling. Tools 10 and 11 handle low resolution, warping, all those common AI errors.
Yep. And Magnific for images is truly transformative.
It does simple upscaling, but its unique feature is creative upscaling.
This is where it gets interesting. It upscales while also reimagining and adding complex new details based on your text prompts.
So it's like asking an artist to repaint a low-res sketch, but telling them to add specific textures that weren't there to begin with.
Exactly. Whoa. I mean, imagine scaling a tiny thumbnail up to the size of a billboard and having the AI invent these insane levels of detail that were completely absent from the source.
All just guided by a simple prompt.
That capability is why it's worth it for designers. And for video pros, Astra by Topaz does that same creative upscaling for video.
Then tool number 12 is Nano from Google. This has become a staple for consistent characters, graphics, thumbnails.
And the workflow is so simple. You upload an image, ask for a change, like make the character smile and put him in a blue jacket, and you get professional results instantly.
And it's already winning in most categories. The sources we looked at suggest the Nano 2 update might make it the leader across the board.
Yeah, a workflow tip we saw a lot was combining Nano with Magnific for really polished final results.
So beyond just making an image bigger, what's the specific, non-obvious benefit that Magnific's creative upscaling offers a designer?
It allows for that really rapid iteration and the ability to add complex, reimagined details guided only by text.
Okay, we have 2 bonus concepts to cover quickly, both in the no-code, advanced automation space.
First up, Gemini mini apps. You can literally build small applications right inside the language model using just natural language.
It's like telling the LLM, be my app.
Pretty much. You could build a cross-platform content hook generator in minutes.
Yeah.
You give it an idea, it spits out 20 hooks, you pick one.
And it even generates a thumbnail based on your selection.
All built through a simple conversation.
And for more advanced stuff.
There's Google AI Studio Vibe Coding. This lets you build more complex apps or games with natural language, but here's the kicker. You can also draw visual annotation boxes right on the screen to show the AI exactly what you want to change.
So you're not just telling it, you're literally drawing the prompt on the screen.
It's the ultimate visual drag-and-drop prompting experience. You're showing the AI, not just describing the outcome.
So we've covered 13 essential tools, plus 2 bonus platforms. But the big idea here isn't just to use AI.
No.
It's to integrate tools that consistently deliver measurable time savings. The best tools are the ones that earn a permanent spot in your daily routine.
So our challenge for you this week is to pick just one tool from this list, whether it's Wispr Flow for communication or Notebook LM for research.
And just test it thoroughly. See if it delivers that efficiency for you.
Then over the next month, maybe add 2 or 3 more. Start combining them, stacking them like Lego blocks of data to handle more complex tasks.
The ones that matter are the ones you actually end up using every single day.
Exactly.
The question is no longer if AI can change how you work, but whether you're going to make the time to learn and integrate the specific tools that actually matter for your workflow.